Well, hello everybody, I'm Mr. Steven and I'm from the Baker campus, and I'm here with my brother Jonathan, and we're going to run a little race right now. The first time I run this race, I'm going to have a few problems, and I want you to see if you can figure out what my problems are. So, we're going to run to that tree and run back. I'm sure I'm going to win this thing. Alright, on your mark, get set, go! Time around, I had a few problems in my life, and let's see if I can figure out what these problems are. So, my first problem is I was trying to run this race, and this race represents the Christian life. The Bible says that we need to throw off everything that hinders us from running the race that's set before us. So the first problem that I had is I had this tied around my foot. And you know, the Bible says that anger gives a foothold to the devil's schemes. And so you know what? If we have anger in our lives, if we're not forgiving somebody for something mean that they did to us, then we're actually allowing the devil to have a foothold in our lives. So I had this thing hanging around my foot. That's not good for running the Christian life with. And then I had another problem. I had a laziness problem. You know, whenever your mom tells you to clean up the room and you're like, no, I just want to keep my room dirty, and you have a bad attitude about it. Or maybe you don't want to try in school, you're just lazy and with your schoolwork and so on. You know what? Laziness holds us back from being successful in winning this race that God has called us to run. And then the last problem that I had is, what does a lawnmower do? See this lawnmower right here? Well, it cuts the grass down. So I have a problem with cutting people down. I'm telling people, oh, no, you're just no good, you'll never amount to anything. I'm telling them all these mean things, and God doesn't want us to do that, right? He wants us to build other people up and to say nice things about them. But I have a problem with cutting people down. I have a problem with anger and unforgiveness, which gives a foothold to the devil. And then I have a problem with laziness. I'm just not trying, and I'm not focused in my life. I'm not trying on my studies, and I'm not working hard. And so, you know what? Here's what the Bible says about all that stuff. The Bible tells us, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. So let's throw off everything that hinders us from winning this race of life. Once we've thrown all that stuff aside, all the sin, all the unforgiveness, all the cutting people down, and all the laziness, let's see if we can do a little bit better with winning this race of life. So, let's try this again. On your mark, get set, go! So that's how we win the race of life. Throw off everything that entangles and live for Jesus. I love you all. Goodbye.